Today's idiom is she's cool as a cucumber. This phrase describes someone who is remarkably calm and composed, even when facing challenging or stressful circumstances. Think of a person who stays utterly unruffled, no matter the pressure. The origin of this vivid expression comes from a botanical observation. Cucumbers are naturally cooler inside than the ambient air temperature. This natural property was noted centuries ago, and the idiom itself was recorded in the 18th century literature, beautifully capturing the essence of serene self-possession. Let's look at how we can use this idiom in practice. Our first example is, during the intense debate, Sarah remained cool as a cucumber, calmly presenting her arguments. Here, Sarah isn't flustered by the heated discussion. She maintains her composure perfectly. Our second example illustrates this further. Despite the chaotic kitchen, the head chef was cool as a cucumber, directing everyone with quiet confidence. This shows that even in a high-pressure, disorderly environment, the chef manages to stay absolutely calm and in control. Both examples highlight how cool as a cucumber perfectly conveys an unwavering sense of peace and collectedness, regardless of external stress, making it a powerful way to describe true resilience under pressure.
Now, let's explore some similar expressions. Unflappable is a great alternative, meaning not easily upset or agitated. It describes a consistent, calm demeanor, as in, the pilot was unflappable during the turbulence. Another useful phrase is keep one's head, meaning to remain calm in a difficult situation. For example, it's important to keep your head when things go wrong. While cool as a cucumber implies a natural, effortless composure, unflappable describes an inherent, consistent trait. Keep one's head highlights the conscious effort to maintain control during a crisis, each suitable for slightly different contexts.
To quickly recap, she is cool as a cucumber means she is wonderfully calm and composed, even in challenging situations. This idiom draws its imagery from the surprisingly cool internal temperature of a cucumber, a fact observed centuries ago that beautifully describes inner tranquility. Remember, using this phrase adds a vivid, descriptive touch to your English, painting a clear picture of someone who handles pressure with ease. So, the next time you see someone maintaining their serenity amidst chaos, you know exactly how to describe them. Cool as a cucumber. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, he is down to earth. This expression describes someone who is practical, realistic, and unpretentious. They are not easily swayed by fanciful ideas or illusions, and remain grounded in common sense. The origin of this phrase comes from the 19th century, metaphorically contrasting being down to earth with being up in the air or away with the fairies. It suggests a person whose thoughts and actions are firmly rooted in reality. It's a wonderful compliment to give someone who truly embodies these qualities. Let's look at how we can use down to earth in sentences. For our first example, despite his incredible success, the CEO remained incredibly down to earth, always approachable and listening to everyone's ideas. Here, the idiom highlights the CEO's humility and lack of pretension, even in a position of power. He's grounded despite his achievements. Now for our second example, when planning our trip, Sarah was the down-to-earth one, reminding us of budget constraints and practical logistics. In this context, Sarah is the practical, realistic person who keeps the group focused on feasible plans rather than grand, unachievable dreams. She brings everyone back to reality.
There are a few expressions that convey similar meanings. Practical is a straightforward adjective describing someone focused on sensible solutions, much like the down-to-earth aspect of dealing with logistics or budgets. Another good alternative is unpretentious, which emphasizes the humble and modest side of being down to earth, someone who doesn't show off or act superior. While down to earth often combines both practicality and humility, you might choose practical if you only want to highlight their sensible nature, or unpretentious if their modesty is the key trait you're focusing on.
To wrap up, he is down to earth describes someone who is practical, realistic, and modest, staying firmly connected to reality. This idiom, originating from the 19th century, beautifully contrasts with being lost in fantasy. Remember, calling someone down to earth is a genuine compliment, acknowledging their sensible nature and humble demeanor. Try using this idiom to describe a friend or colleague who always keeps things real. It's a great way to appreciate their grounded perspective. Keep practicing, and you'll be using it like a native speaker. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, we have to address the problem. This phrase means we need to directly confront and deal with an issue or difficulty in an effective way. The word address originates from the Latin ad directiare, meaning to direct. Its usage evolved from physically directing something, like a letter, to speaking to an audience, and eventually to directly dealing with an issue. So, when we say we have to address a problem, we're reinvoking this powerful sense of direct action and resolution. Let's dive in. Now let's look at how we can use this phrase in everyday situations. Our first example is, the team realized they had to address the problem of low customer satisfaction by improving their service. Here, address the problem clearly means tackling the issue head-on by taking specific actions to enhance customer service. It implies a proactive approach to finding a solution. Our second example is, before launching the new product, we must address the security vulnerabilities in the software. In this context, it emphasizes the necessity of fixing potential flaws before moving forward. Both examples highlight the urgency and directness required when facing challenges. This phrase is perfect for situations demanding immediate attention and resolution.
While we have to address the problem is direct, similar phrases exist. Tackle the issue implies a more energetic, forceful approach, like a physical tackle, suggesting robust resolution. Deal with the situation is broader, referring to managing circumstances, not always a negative problem. Address the problem specifically means confronting a difficulty and taking deliberate steps towards resolving it. It's ideal for clear, specific issues needing focused, direct attention and a deliberate approach.
In summary, we have to address the problem means directly confronting and dealing with an issue effectively. Rooted in the idea of directing action, this phrase emphasizes proactive and deliberate resolution. Remember our examples, like tackling low customer satisfaction or security vulnerabilities. It's about taking ownership and actively working towards a solution. So, next time you face a challenge, remember to address the problem head-on. Keep practicing to enhance your English clarity and confidence. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, how old do you think I am? This rhetorical question expresses surprise or mild offense when someone incorrectly assumes your age, often implying you're older. It challenges their perception. Originating in 20th century conversations, it's a common way to push back on age assumptions. Sarah uses how old do you think I am to challenge her colleague's ancient assumption, correcting perception. Mr. Henderson humorously asks this when offered a senior discount, implying he's not old enough. These show objecting to being perceived as older than one feels or truly is.
Do I look that old? Is direct, focusing on appearance with indignation. You must be mistaken about my age is formal, simply correcting an error. Choose how old do you think I am? For a balanced, rhetorical challenge to age assumptions, signaling mild surprise or disagreement.
To recap, how old do you think I am? Is a rhetorical question expressing surprise or mild offense when someone misjudges your age, often seeing you as older. It's a polite way to challenge their perception. Use it when feeling misjudged by casual age comments. It adds natural flair to English conversations. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, it put me on the map. This vivid expression means that something made a person, place, or thing famous, successful, or widely recognized within a particular field or area. Imagine a small town that suddenly gets a major factory, or an unknown artist whose painting goes viral. These events put them on the map. The origin of this idiom comes from cartography, where being literally marked on a map meant a location had significant importance, making it a recognized entity in the world. Let's look at how we can use this idiom. Our first example is, winning that national competition truly put our small robotics team on the map. Here, the team gained recognition and prominence in the robotics community because of their significant achievement. They were previously unknown, but now they are a recognized force. Our second example, her innovative research in sustainable energy put her on the map as a leading expert, shows how a person can achieve individual recognition. Her groundbreaking work distinguished her, making her a celebrated authority in her field. In both cases, put on the map signifies a pivotal event that led to widespread acknowledgement and success.
Other expressions convey a similar idea. Make a name for oneself emphasizes an individual's effort and achievement in establishing their reputation, often over time. For instance, she worked hard to make a name for herself in the fashion industry. Gain recognition is a more general phrase, simply meaning to be acknowledged for one's achievements or qualities, without necessarily implying a sudden, dramatic rise. While it put me on the map, suggests a specific, transformative event that propelled someone or something into prominence. These alternatives can describe a more gradual process or a broader acknowledgement.
To sum up, It put me on the map is a fantastic idiom for describing an event or achievement that significantly raises someone's or something's profile, making them famous or recognized. Rooted in the idea of significant places being marked on geographical maps, it vividly captures the moment of breakthrough. So, the next time something truly elevates your status or makes you known, you can confidently say, "That really put me on the map." I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, they are selling like hotcakes. This vivid expression means that items are selling very quickly and in large quantities, indicating high demand. Imagine fresh, warm cakes straight from the griddle. They are irresistibly good and disappear almost instantly. The origin of this idiom likely dates back to the 17th to 19th century America, reflecting the genuine popularity of these simple, delicious treats. People would eagerly buy and consume them as soon as they were made, much like popular products today. Let's look at how we can use this lively idiom in a sentence. For our first example, the new smartphone model is selling like hotcakes. Stores can barely keep it in stock. Here, it clearly conveys that the new phone is incredibly popular and being purchased at a rapid pace. For our second example, concert tickets for the band's reunion tour were selling like hotcakes and sold out in minutes. This illustrates the intense demand for something highly anticipated, leading to an immediate sellout. In both cases, selling like hotcakes paints a clear picture of an item or service that is extremely popular and moving off the shelves, or out of availability, at an incredible speed due to high consumer interest and demand. It's a fantastic way to describe a commercial success.
There are a few similar expressions you might hear. One common alternative is flying off the shelves. This phrase conveys a very similar meaning. Products are selling so fast, they seem to be taking flight from the display. It shares the same idea of rapid sales and high demand. Another useful phrase is in high demand, which simply means that something is greatly desired or sought after by many people. While in high demand describes the reason for fast sales, selling like hotcakes and flying off the shelves specifically describe the speed and volume of the sales themselves. You can use them interchangeably to express great commercial success.
To wrap up our discussion on "they are selling like hot cakes," remember this idiom powerfully describes something that is selling extremely quickly and in large quantities. Its origin reminds us of the simple, irresistible appeal of freshly baked treats that disappear as soon as they're made. So, the next time you encounter a product or service that's incredibly popular and moving fast, you can confidently say it's selling like hotcakes. It's a great way to talk about successful products and high consumer demand in a very vivid and engaging manner. Keep practicing and incorporating it into your English conversations. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, this is at the heart of the matter. This expression describes the most crucial or fundamental part of a problem or situation. Imagine the heart as the very core of a living being. Similarly, this idiom points to the essential core of any subject. Its origin stems from the ancient understanding of the heart as the center of life and vitality, a concept that evolved metaphorically to represent the central truth or issue of any given matter. Let's explore how we can use this idiom in everyday conversation. Our first example is, the budget deficit is at the heart of the matter when discussing the company's financial struggles. Here, the budget deficit is identified as the core reason for the financial problems, making it the central point of concern. For our second example, consider, while many factors contribute, a lack of communication is truly at the heart of the matter in their relationship. This highlights that, despite various issues, poor communication is the foundational problem affecting their relationship. In both cases, the idiom effectively pinpoints the most critical element.
There are several similar expressions you can use. The crux of the matter is a great alternative, often referring to the most decisive or difficult point of an issue, suggesting a pivotal point. Another helpful phrase is the core issue, which is more direct and simply means the central or most important problem. While at the heart of the matter conveys an essential, almost foundational sense, these alternatives offer subtle variations in tone, allowing you to choose the perfect fit for your context.
To wrap up, this is at the heart of the matter is a powerful idiom to identify the most crucial or fundamental aspect of any given situation or problem. Just as the heart is vital to life, this phrase points to what is central to understanding an issue. Remember its origin, linking the physical heart to the abstract core of a problem. Practice using it to precisely articulate the central truth in your discussions. It's incredibly useful for clear and impactful communication. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, "Who do you think I am?" This powerful phrase is a rhetorical question you use when you feel insulted, underestimated, or treated unfairly. It conveys strong indignation, essentially asking, "Do you truly not understand or respect who I am?" Or, "How dare you make such an assumption about me?" Its origin lies in common conversational practice, a direct challenge to someone's misjudgment of your character or position, making it a very direct and impactful expression in English. Let's explore how to use this idiom with two examples. Our first example is, "You want me to work on Saturday without pay? Who do you think I am? Your personal assistant." Here the speaker is clearly offended by an unreasonable request and uses the idiom to express their disbelief and rejection of being taken advantage of. They are asserting their value. Our second example is, "The manager just asked me to clean the bathrooms. Who do you think I am? I'm the head chef." In this scenario, the head chef feels insulted by a task beneath their professional standing, using the idiom to highlight the disrespect and assert their actual position and authority within the workplace. Both examples show the idiom's use in challenging a perceived misjudgment of one's status.
There are a couple of similar expressions, but with subtle differences. "Do you know who I am?" is often perceived as more arrogant or entitled, used to demand respect based on one's actual high status, sometimes in a threatening way. In contrast, "Who do you think I am?" implies more a sense of insult and disbelief at being misjudged. "What do you take me for?" is very close in meaning to our idiom, also expressing offense at being misunderstood or underestimated, but perhaps with a slightly less direct challenge to identity. Choose "Who do you think I am?" when you feel truly offended by a false assumption about you.
To recap, "Who do you think I am?" is a powerful rhetorical question used to express indignation and challenge someone who has disrespected or misjudged you. It's a direct way to say, "You've made a mistake about who I am and what I'm capable of or willing to do." While it has no elaborate historical origin, its strength comes from its directness in asserting one's identity and boundaries. Remember to use it when you genuinely feel your character or position has been underestimated or insulted, making your point clearly and emphatically. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is "it spiraled out of control." This means a situation quickly worsened beyond management. Originating from early 20th century physics and aerodynamics, it evokes an aircraft losing stability, spinning downwards. This metaphor extends to any rapidly deteriorating, unmanageable situation. The small argument quickly spiraled out of control, leading to a huge fight. Shows minor disagreement escalating. Despite initial efforts, the company's financial problems spiraled out of control, eventually leading to bankruptcy. Describes an issue worsening beyond repair. Both illustrate situations becoming unmanageable.
Similar expressions, "to get out of hand" and "to snowball." While snowball focuses on sheer growth, spiral out of control highlights the complete loss of management, indicating a rapid, negative, and often unrecoverable deterioration.
To recap, "it spiraled out of control" means a situation rapidly worsened and became unmanageable. From physical movements, it captures losing grip. Use it for situations quickly escalating beyond recovery. Practice this powerful idiom to enhance your English, clearly describing rapid deterioration. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, "it quickly went viral." This means something became immensely popular very rapidly, spreading widely online. It adapts the concept of a biological virus spreading swiftly. In the internet age, this metaphor describes content or ideas gaining sudden massive public attention, a modern and apt expression. Let's use "it quickly went viral." Example 1. The video of the cat playing the piano was so funny, it quickly went viral across all social media platforms. This shows entertaining content spreading instantly online. Example 2. The new marketing campaign was incredibly effective. Its message quickly went viral, boosting sales dramatically. Strong communication gains rapid recognition. Both exemplify swift, widespread attention.
Similar phrases, "it spread like wildfire" implies rapid, uncontrolled dissemination. "It became an overnight sensation" highlights sudden popularity and unexpected fame for a person/product. Viral is digital, wildfire is broader, sensation focuses on fame. All convey quick spread, but nuances vary. Choose carefully.
To recap, "it quickly went viral" describes anything gaining immense popularity and spreading rapidly, especially via digital channels, like a biological virus. This idiom perfectly captures information speed. Next time something explodes online, use this phrase. Incorporate it into your conversations. Practice makes perfect. I'll see you next time with another great expression.